It's stacked. This card. Now, matchup-wise, it's one of the best cards in a hot second. Everything matchup-wise, skill-wise, is such a high level. Does that mean you're going to get the most entertaining card if you're casual? I don't know. But I'm excited to see how Merab deals with Umar. I'm excited to see how Umar deals with the pressure from Merab, with Islam and Armen Serkanyan. I'm rooting for Serkanyan. He's one of my favorite fighters. I hope Serkanyan can do it. Tough ask. Obviously, they fought before. It was Armen's first fight in the UFC. His UFC debut was on short notice. That being said, remember, when you take a short notice fight, it's also tougher on Islam. And Islam did an interview I was going back watching Islam and Armen. I was going back watching, and Islam barely knew who Armen was. He was like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'll fight him. He wasn't aware of like his wrestling pedigree, any of that stuff. He was like, yeah, whatever. So you're good. And obviously Islam won that fight, but it's close. But just shows you how talented Armen is. I just, if you look at from that fight, the level of difficulty, how good the guys have gotten, they've both gotten exceptionally better. But the problem is Islam's just this much better, and they're both getting better. He still has that advantage, you know? I hope Armen can beat him. I think it's going to be a home game for him with Armenians here in LA. There's a ton of Armenians here. So I think he has a home field advantage there. I'm rooting for him. I hope he gets it done. I would not bet on it. It's a very tough fight for him. Armen's your champion if there's no Islam. Remember how good Gustafsson is? Top 5 light heavyweights of all time. So fucking talented. The issue is he was born around the same time John Jones was. So if there's no John, Gustafsson's your best to ever do it. He's your GOAT. Unfortunately for him, there was a John Jones who just happened to be that much better. Serkanyan might be the Alexander Gustafsson of the lightweight division, unfortunately. Because for him to get it done, he's going to have to in the first 3 rounds. Cardio, that 4th and 5th. We'll see how that goes, you know? But Islam's a motherfucker. Islam's a bad mamma jamma. But I'm rooting for Serkanyan. Rooting for Merab, too. Everyone's like, oh, you're anti-Dagestani. No, I'm not. I'm rooting against them like I root against the Chiefs. I'm fucking sick of them winning. How about that? Okay? I didn't root for the Patriots when they're on their fucking reign. I don't root for the Lakers. I do root for the Dodgers, and they're pretty dominant. But still, I'm just sick of seeing them win everything. I don't dislike them. I have nothing against Muslims or Dagestan. None of that shit. I'm just sick of seeing them win. I'm sick of Patrick Mahomes. I'm sick of Travis Kelce and fucking Taylor Swift. I'm sick of it. I want to see somebody else. How about that? Does that make sense? I'm not anti-Dagestani. I'm just fucking get somebody else in there. Let's mix it up, for God's sakes. Let's take a little break here, and then we'll jump right back into UFC 311. This episode of The Schaub Show is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budget game? Shifting a little money here, a little there, hope it all works out for the best? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can be a better budgeter and potentially lower your insurance bill too. It's that easy. You tell Progressive what you want to pay for your car insurance. They'll find you options within your budget, giving you multiple options so you pick the best option for you and your situation. Try it today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states. Progressive. And you hear Merab and Umar both dealing with injuries, which sucks. Really hoping Merab can win that one. Merab's best chance, I think Merab's going to have some difficulty, especially 1 through 3. He needs to win at least one of those rounds, 1 through 3. And then 4 and 5, he needs to melt Umar. But rounds 1 through 3, it's all going to be about the pressure from Merab. He has to apply so much pressure. All those shots. Umar's a motherfucker. I just think you got to bank on that 4th and 5th, capitalize in 4th and 5th. 1 through 3 is going to be a fucking nightmare for him. But even if it's a nightmare, just don't get finished. Just pressure. No matter what, pressure. Takedowns. So you have to be in phenomenal shape. So is Umar. He's going to be defending a shit ton of takedowns. So we'll see. You know? We'll fucking see. But yeah, I want Merab and Armen. Would not bet on either of them. Yuri Jamal Hill. Great match. Again, all these matchups are so dope. So close. It just depends who brings their A game, whose game plan works. A lot of this card, it's like if each guy fights 10 times, I can see the other one win in 5. That's how fun this card is. With Yuri and Jamal, it's tough for me to pick Yuri because his defense is so bad. He just gets punched in the face, and Jamal hits so fucking hard. I know you don't like him and the internet. I don't give a fuck. If you just talk about fighting styles, Jamal's a motherfucker, you know? And what's on the line for both these guys? Oof. Talk about life-changing. Whoever loses this one, it's going to get tough. You're talking about 185. That ain't the fucking move. He gets hit too much. Jamal Hill wants another shot at Alex. You lose this one, that's gone. So for both guys, it's kind of this fork in the road. Career's going to keep going for at least another 2-3 fights. Somebody, it's kind of over. That's what you're dealing with. And Yuri, it's just, it'd be tough to put money on him. He's such a good fighter, it'd be tough to put money on him. He just gets hit too fucking much. His defense is atrocious. We love him. Samurai, goes to the mountains for a month, hides in the dark, does all that shit, grows his hair out. We all love him. He's on the treadmill, whatever, doing his thing. Fucking, cool. His defense is so bad, you would not put money on him, especially with a heavy puncher. You just wouldn't. At light heavyweight, you can't have bad defense. Sure as fuck can at middleweight. Don't even get me started with heavyweight. So he's kind of fucked. But again, he's such a wild boy. He'll throw a flying fucking knee, a spinning back elbow, and it lands, and he gets the win. And he's tough to deal with. He's chaos and unpredictable. But a guy who gets hit that much, I would not put money on. I'd put money on Jamal Hill in that fight. I know you guys don't like him. I know. I get it. But Jamal Hill's a talented dude. He's champion for a reason. Hasn't handled, his loss is very good, but no reason to hate the guy. Dariush Makhachev. What version of Dariush are we getting? What version of Beneil Dariush are we getting? Is this it? Is he too long in the tooth? Took too much damage? He's had some bad KOs, man. Bad KOs. For Makhachev, this is a great test for him. Dariush is, when it comes to grappling, would absolutely dominate. The Charles Oliveira one was bad. The Serkanyan knee was bad. Before that, though, he was on a nasty fucking streak. Kevin Hall and RDR is fun.
Oh. Yeah. Yep.
Kevin Hall and RDR is a great way to start off the main card. Great fight. Again, this one, it's up in the air. What version of Kevin Hall are you going to get? Is he going to keep it on the feet? Use his kind of unpredictable style? Goes to the ground. RDR has a huge advantage. Kevin Hall's a black belt. I know. He's not a black belt like RDR. RDR can definitely take it on, submit him. RDR did not look great in his debut.
He kind of reminded me of Yuri. When you're talking about Yuri, like it's just
you're like,
wild.
What the fuck are you doing? Put your hands up sometimes. Yeah. So, and Kevin Holland's, unpredictable, tough guy to figure out. Talks to the crowd, talks to his opponents and shit. Tough fight for RDR, but and RDR's defense is so bad. Peyton Talbot, yeah.
I don't know anything about his opponent, though. Let me see. Oh, he beat Christian Quinones.
His opponent's been in the UFC for a hot fucking second.
This is first time. Yeah, I don't remember his name.
He lost 4 out of his last 6. He got starched by Umar. Again,
Peyton's badass, though.
Slow down. Get these wins.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peyton's a badass. 2 performance of the nights. Great placement on the card. Good way for people to get, on that bandwagon. Amita, Spivak. Heavyweight, light heavyweight is just fucking trash, man.